guys, it's Denny and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be, I'm starting this little segment on my channel, and it's all about college, like everything you need to know, what you should expect, like everything that has to do with college. If you guys don't know, if you're new to my channel or whatever, I am a junior in college at Radford University. I'm almost done. I'm almost there, 2 more years, but I've learned a lot these past 2 years in college, and I feel like I can be a help to someone that doesn't have, someone that's been in college around them or family to like help and support them and guide them. That's what I'm here for. So this is the first video in this series. Since people are starting to graduate and everything, most people know where they're going to college, but now you got accepted. Now what do you do? So I'm here to tell you what happens next and what you should expect and the things you should do. So if you're interested to see what I have to say, then continue to watch this video. So one thing that I have on my list is make sure your FAFSA is done. Now at this point, when I was going to college, my freshman year, I had already did my FAFSA in like February or something. Like I had already, no wait, did I do it in February? Or maybe, I don't know. But I did mine. I had to make sure I was on top of mine. But you really need to do your FAFSA so you can see how much money you're getting from like the government or whatever, so your parents can know how much money to take out in loans, and that way you know how much you have to pay to go to college. Like if you don't have your money in order, you're not gonna go to school, so you have to be on top of that. Like apply for, and then along with the FAFSA, make sure you apply for scholarships, grants, anything that you can get your hand on. Apply if you haven't already. I know at my school, we had this newsletter like every month or so giving us like a list of scholarships that we could apply for. So I applied for quite a bit of scholarships. I didn't get any, but that's besides the point. You should apply because you never know what type of scholarship you're gonna get. So you just have to make sure like everything with your finances is in order, so your parents can know how much they have to pay, so you can know how much everything is going to cost. So yeah, that's one of the most important steps. A lot of people that wait to the last minute to do stuff like that with their money, they don't get to come because they waited to the last minute. And most schools, they do work with you. I know my school does, but you just have to, if you have questions about FAFSA or how financial aid works at school, contact your school. You should learn all about that in your orientation, or if you're already like toured, or if they had a representative come to your school, so you should know all of that. So yes, step 1, get your finances in order. So what else? So the next thing is make sure you register for orientation. Now I know my school, it was required for us to come here because when we came to orientation, that's where we picked our classes and everything. So I made my schedule then. So it's very, 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 very important to register for that. I don't know how other schools work, but I'm pretty sure you have to go to their orientation. Like it's a requirement, but make sure you register for that. A lot of people meet their roommates at registration or orientation, so that's another thing I have on my list. Try to start finding a roommate. I unfortunately got hooked up with a random roommate and it did not go well whatsoever, like at all. I'll tell that story for another day. But if you can, when you go to orientation, try to meet people. Maybe you can find your roommate. It's better to room with somebody you half know, trying to get to know, than just a random person that you meet the day you get to school. So I would recommend trying to find a roommate and register for orientation. Another thing I have on my list is to save your money. When I mean save your money, I mean if you have a job or you get graduation money, yes, spend your money, have fun. You graduated high school, you should enjoy yourself, but college is expensive, like expensive. once you know, you got accepted, your orientation, your FAFSA's done, all that stuff is done, you have to buy stuff for your dorm room. And you really need to, it's like, yes, if you have parents that will like are helping you get to school, you know, they're already putting you in school doing this and that, like the least you could do is save a little bit of money just to get some of the stuff that you would need, like comforters, sheets, but shower caddy, like stuff like that. So save your money. Not only save your money for college dorm stuff, but save your money when you actually get to school, because I know for me, my freshman year, I ate off campus a lot because after a while I got tired of campus food. So I went to, like, I used to order Domino's all the time. Like, we had like a Subway like across the street or whatever. So I would buy food off campus all the time, and like some stuff, it like really adds up after a while. But if you have money saved for stuff like that, like you'll be okay, you'll be good. So yes, save. Another thing I would say, which would probably be the last thing, make sure, I don't know how to say this because I've had experience with friends and leaving off from school and your friends being at home and your friends going to other colleges. I would say try to make your relationships with your friends, like somebody, not an associate, but somebody that's like your best friend. Try to make your relationship stronger, because I'm telling you, when you get to college, things change. Friends change, people change, everything changes. But if you really care about that person, that's your best friend, you have to make sure your foundation is strong. So once you go off to college and, you know, you're away from them or whatever the case may be, like when you get back home for breaks and stuff, it won't be so awkward and so just crazy, because college, especially if you're far away, can take a toll on relationships. And if you really want to keep that relationship, make sure it's built like solid. I have a story, but we're gonna save it for another day. I'm gonna do a whole story time video on my friendship relationships with people. And anyway, that's all I have for this video. Comment some things y'all want me to talk about, some questions that you have. I'm going to try to put a list together of what you will need, things you should bring, things you shouldn't bring to college, and I'll probably post that in a week or two, so you can, you know, if you're having trouble, if you need help, you can get it together. But congratulations to all the people that graduated, class of 2017. Y'all made it. Y'all is through. Y'all closed the book on high school, and you're ready to start a new chapter in college. And I want everybody that goes to college to be successful. And if I can help you in your road to success, that will make me like very happy. So hopefully this video was a help to somebody out there. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.